Hello, fellow truth seekers. You've reached the podcast of 20th Century Man. Yes. So, what is new today? What is new today? Well, let's see here. What is new today? Well, the sun come up. We know that, if you're lucky. I want to give a shout out to the only other truth I know of other than myself on the internet would be Gematria Effect News. Yes, to Mr. Hubbard. The only other truth that I know of. There's a lot of other truths that I don't know about, but not any that gets very many hits. Usually, when you speak truth, you don't get many hits, and if you force the issue, you get attacked like a car run through your house and put in jail the same day. Ha! Wow, you can't make it up unless you're speaking truth. Then it would happen to be the truth. Um, on a national level, we keep talking about a stimulus check. Uh, all of us poor people, we would use it to help us, but God forbid that don't help these people. That's go home, put your mask on, go home and die as fast as possible. That would be the help of the elite. That's what they would say what help would be for them, not for us. Uh, God forbid the middle class, because they're being destroyed literally thousands a day right now. And poor people, if they don't have any brains whatsoever, and in America, man, that's far and few in between. Um, it's a sad sight. And I won't go into what I seen at Walmart and all that. I mean, if you just open your mind, you'll see the same things. But you know, there is not a lot of help to be had unless you help yourself. And the first thing you can do to help yourself is to gain knowledge. Gain knowledge. And it's such a, you know, you if you speak knowledge, you get discredited. They'll say you're crazy, a kook. That's another word that somebody else told us about several years ago. Man, Mr. Carton, where are you at when we need you? Well, we have to take up the realm. That's what we have to do. That's where he's at. In your mind, in your heart. That's where people like that, heroes to the American public. Instead, their idea of a hero, boy, I don't even want to go there. But anyway, our kids are locked up and disheartened, locked up, threw away, as one local would have put it that has the power to do it. Throw away, but put in jail and throw away the key. That phrase there. Oh my God. It's and you have to be in compliance. So I mean, you have to at least try. Uh, if you're not going to be in compliance, be full the opposite of that. Then I guess. I myself, I have to try to be in compliance for a lot of reasons. For one, I'm not going to die in jail. So, it's a good reason to be in compliance if you're sick, dying of cancer, Now, there is people out there and they'll go out of their way to cause you a big problem. Like, set you up, or it happens every day in this country. Every day. Every day. And with the control grid that's put in place, and we'll just cut right to the chase. This country was ran by the Jesuits. Okay, in case you don't know what that is, look it up. Okay, look it up. And they have their favorites in civilization, and there's a small country in the Middle Eastern part of this country. They don't control oil; they control guns, and they have the wealth of the world that we know of behind them. Not counting the only superpower in the world behind them. And what the people of this country need to realize about all that, this is well planned out long time ago. And this will be the downfall of this country. In my estimation, it won't be other countries, and it'll be this particular country in the Middle East that doesn't have oil but has guns, and they're going to be the next superpower in my mind of the world. And so, what happens to this country? Well, this country's going down. It's part of the plan. I don't support any of that. I'm just saying this is what I see. This is my opinion, and it's sickening. It's sickening, but I don't see anything to change my mind about that. I sure don't. And there's just too many things pointing to the other. This had to be well thought out to bring a country as large and powerful as this one down to its knees. And that's, in fact, what we're looking at right now. It's sad. Did you ever wonder what that hooker looked like when she was giving you oral sex and she looks up at you with her eyes? That's what America reminds me of, looking up. It's sickening. It's sickening. Sickening. When it was all planned, and there's no way that this should happen so fast. No way. But it is. And if you can go home and look in the mirror, good for you, you can lie to yourself. But the ones who have the guts enough to at least think the truth in their mind, I know they won't say it because they don't have any balls or any guts. And sometimes it comes down to having a little more brains to know when to shut your mouth. And I'll leave it at that because it is, in our society, it's very dangerous to know something that the powers to be doesn't want you to spread. The good thing for me is nobody is listening to me. They'll hear me. They ain't gonna be listening to me. That's why I can say it. Nobody will listen to me. I'm a kook. I'm crazy. Yeah, okay. I'm crazy to think that somebody's waiting to murder me because I'm sick and my last leg they're gonna show up to kill me. And of course, it may look like it's very natural. Yeah. I'm a kook. I'm crazy for thinking that. But whenever I had a breathing tube put out, when I was sick last time in a major hospital in the United States, this person shows up and is in my face. The person supposed to be taking care of me just walks away and disappears. Yeah. I just checked the gematria on other deaths in our family, and the numbers all work out with these same people. Saying someone when you're most vulnerable, okay, and they carry things out, and then you're dead afterwards. So, yeah, I'm a kook and crazy for believing that. The numbers seem to never lie. So, what's the deal? You just have to be vigilant, and you have to study, read, look things up. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Go to your Gematria Effect News. And if that blows your mind, you don't want to see that, go to Gematria Effect Sports. Go down to the sports casino and practice it and see what happens. But but when you're all happy and shit, when the dollars start rolling in, you won't be thinking it's bullshit. But then on the other hand, these rules come in with a price. I myself won't do anything like that. But if you do, be warned ahead of time. Those numbers and these words and these, especially on money, they mean something. Okay? And generally they come with the cost of blood. It's the 20th Century Man. Have a great day.